Hey guys, Zero Booter here from vapour.tv. Today I'm going to make a small review on Cartomizer. It's a KR510 Cartomizer. It's from Kanger brand. This is an horizontal coil Cartomizer. It's quite nice Cartomizer. Often the KR brand offers 808 as a standard connection, but this one is a 510. I've been vaping on this Cartomizer for about a week now. A big thanks to Vera from heavengifts.com for sending this Cartomizer for reviewing purposes. Let's see how it vapes. I'm going to show you the differences between this Cartomizer when you open it and after giving it some vaping time. I will also be showing it more in detail with a close-up later in the video. For now, let's see how this bad boy vapes. Really nice amount of vapor. It's really hot vapor. No, not so cold as usual vertical coil Cartomizers. It doesn't taste like polyfill at all. I have here still a couple of these. I'm going to open one for you. Here you go. As you can see, it's a 510 connection. It's a 510 screw. The coil is horizontal. The vapor is a lot hotter than the usual vertical Cartomizers because, well, since the coil is horizontal to the in relation to the airflow tube, the vapor gets less of a heat sink, so it will actually be a little bit hotter than on regular vertical coil Cartomizers. When I first opened this these Cartomizers, well, it had something that I noticed, that usually with other brand Cartomizers, even horizontal coil ones, the first feelings you do, you taste the polyfill on the liquid a lot. It tastes a lot like polyfill, and it's not a good taste to have. You want to vape your juice. You don't want to taste polyfill on your vapor. These Cartomizers, they didn't actually have that much of a flavor to polyfill. The juice was really clean in flavor, almost as if I was drinking. Not quite the same, but almost. It still had a little bit of polyfill taste. Well, with the advancing of time, I've been using it for about a week now. The small taste of polyfill that it had, really small, it's gone. It's totally gone. I refilled it like twice, 3 times probably. It's completely gone. Another good thing about these Cartomizers with horizontal coil is that when you actually get the Cartomizer dry, when the Cartomizer starts to get a bit dry, it doesn't burn the polyfill right away, so it will not ruin your Cartomizer, and you will be able to use it for longer periods of time. Although do not let it dry too much. You will notice that the vapor is less condensated. It will taste a little bit less like the juice, but more like a plain taste. So you will know when to refill the Cartomizer. So far, I think it's a great Cartomizer. Let's give it another puff. Really awesome, really. There's nothing much more to say about these Cartomizers. It's definitely a favorite of mine. If for some reason I run out of atomizers and I have to resort to Cartomizers, this is what I will pick up from my drawer. And note that I'm, as you probably know already, I'm a dripper. I love to drip. Cartomizers are not my thing, but I definitely love this KR Cartomizers. They are really something else. Now let's go for a small close-up. I'll do some measurements on the resistance of the Cartomizer. We'll try to show something, some other things in a little bit more detail. Okay, so here we are. Let's show you. As you can see, it's a 510 connection, a regular 510 connection. It's probably not visible, but with the right amount of lighting, you can actually look to the small airflow tube, and you can see the coil in the end of the Cartomizer. It's really complicated to show this on camera, but if you have one of these, I guarantee you that you can see a little bit of glimmer from the coil in the end of the Cartomizer. The coil sits right about here. Okay, it's really nice. Now let's measure the resistance of these Cartomizers. Okay, screw it here on the power extensor. It's a lot easier to do the measurements like this with these homemade things. Well, as you can see, it's marking 2.6 ohm resistance. If we subtract 0.3 ohms from the internal resistance of the multimeter, as you can see, it's 0.3 internal. So this Cartomizer is about 2.3 ohm resistance. It's something not as regular as a 2.5 or a 3.0 would be, but it's not actually a 1.5 low resistance either. So it sits on what I think it's the right the sweet spot for 3.7 volt vaping. Well, you can, as usual, you can use a drip tip on this. You can screw a Ming or another 510 here. I personally like the cap, the rubber cap that comes with this Cartomizers. It's not that regular, very thin that cap that tastes like plastic and rubber and stuff. This one, it's actually pretty nice, and you can actually feel on your tongue the hotness of the vapor coming out of the small hole. Okay, so basically, as you could see, it's a really nice Cartomizer. I just love this Cartomizers, this KR Cartomizers. I also have an 808 screw Cartomizer that I will be reviewing on my next review. So stick close and don't forget to watch it. Also, do not forget to visit atodovapour.tv. Do not forget to subscribe the videos and the channels on YouTube, not only mine but from all the team. Once again, a big thank you to Vera from heavengifts.com for fixing us with these Cartomizers for review purposes. Well, I see you on the next review. Till then, vapour.